All right, so welcome to my channel. Once again, I'm the Math Test Prep Pro. Today, we're going to be focusing on functions, and the video is going to be demystifying some things about functions. Now, a lot of people, when they come up against functions, they look complicated, so it looks very daunting. Sometimes people look at it and kind of just give up, but you don't have to. All you have to do is know a few different little rules about doing functions, and they're actually quite easy. You just have to be able to interpret some of the notation. All right, so let's look at this one. So number one, let the function of x equal 3x minus 5. And they want you to find two things, f of 2 and f of negative 4. Now, what this is asking you to do, basically, is to take 2 and plug it in for x and solve. So let's do A. So we have f of x equals 3x minus 5. So for A, we're going to plug in 2. So f of x equals 3 times 2 minus 5. And we're going to solve. So 3 times 2 is 6 minus 5 equals 1. So f of 2 equals 1. All right, so let's look at the next one. Next one here, B. B is f of negative 4. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to plug it into the function. So the f of negative 4. This time I'm not going to write the x. I'm going to actually write f of negative 4. F of negative 4 equals 3 times negative 4 minus 5. So write our notation again. So 3 times negative 4 is negative 12 minus 5. So we can do zip method, zip. That's going to be negative 12 plus negative 5. So f of negative 4 equals negative 17. All right, so I'm going to go back up here and put my answers. F of 2 equals 1. F of negative 4 equals negative 17. All right, making sense so far? Okay, let's move on to the next problem. All right, this one says, let g of x equal 2x plus 1. And they want you to evaluate. Last time it said find. This one says evaluate. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm showing these ones with different terminologies, just so you know there's different terminology, but it really kind of means the same thing. And you're going to do the same thing. All right, so the same thing. We got the function up here, which is the g of x equals 2x plus 1. And then we have A, part A. They want you to find g of 3. All right, so g of 3 equals, so we're going to take the 3, plug it in for x, 2 times 3 plus 1, right? Equals 6 plus 1. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 equals 7. All right. So g of 3 equals 7. All right. So for B, it's going to be g of negative 2. So g of negative 2 equals 2x plus 1, which is going to be 2 times negative 2 plus 1. Do some math here. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 plus 1, which equals negative 3. So g of negative 2 equals 3. So we're going to come back here, write the answers. G of negative 3 is 7. G of negative 2 is negative 3. Okay. Easy peasy, right? All right, let's go on to the next problem. Now, when you're taking standardized testing, it's very common to, when they do functions, they're going to put a chart in there. What they'll do is they'll put in the function, which is h of x, and then the value of x. So what this is pretty much saying, it doesn't tell you what the function is here, like 3x plus 1, 3a plus 2b. There's no function here. So they're pretty much telling you what's the input and what's the output. So looking at this, if you look at this chart, When you put in 1, you get a 5. When you put in 2, you get a 9. When you put in a 3 into the function, you get a 13. 4 into the function, you get a 17. So this is the input into the function, and this is the output. So these are actually really easy. You just have to know how to interpret. So when x is 2, the function of 2 is going to be 9. So if the input is 2, the output is 9. H of 4, when you put in x is 4, the output's going to be 17. So h of 4 equals 17. That one was easy, right? Almost too easy. All right, let's look at these. Let's do. Sorry, we skipped one. I took one out, actually. Okay, if f of x equals 2x plus 1, and g of x is x minus 3, find. Now, these are composition. These are going to be, or excuse me, composite functions. All right, so it's a function within a function. So a really good way to understand this is that you're going to take 4, plug it into g, get that answer, plug that answer into f. All right, so let's start off with g. All right, so g of x minus 3, we're going to plug in 4, which equals 1. So now we're going to plug that back into f. We're going to plug 1 into f. So f of x equals 2x plus 1. Plug in the 1. It's going to be 2 plus 1, which equals 3. So the answer to A is going to be 3. Now, the next one, you're going to plug in 4 into the function of f. Take that answer, plug it into the function g. So f of x is 2x plus 1. So plugging in a 4 in there, 2 times 4 is going to be 8 plus 1 equals 9. So now we're going to take 9, plug that into function g, which is x minus 3. So 9 minus 3 equals 6. The answer to this one, 6. And the last one, I wanted to just kind of throw something a little bit different in there. Now, given the function q of x equals the absolute value of x minus 2, we want you to evaluate q of 5 and q of 2. So looking at the notation, we're going to plug in 5 for x over here, and then we're going to plug in 2 for x and get the answers. So for A, q of 5 equals 5 minus 2, absolute value of 3. So absolute value of anything is going to be the positive of that number, so it's 3. All right. For B, we're going to plug in q of 2 equals x minus 2 equals 2 minus 2 equals absolute value of 0, which is 0. So the q of 5 is 3. The q of 2 equals 0. And I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, as usual, let me know. If you have any questions, just let me know. This has been a video about functional notation. So if you have any questions about functional notation, you always put the questions in the comment section down there. Or what you can do is just let me know, okay? So if you like the video, make sure you click the like and subscribe button down below, or leave any comments or questions that you might have. Thank you. Have a good day.